Good afternoon, fellow students. Let us begin. Hey, keep quiet. Okay, this is my third period of the day. I'm approaching 6 hours. Okay, let's minimize, open this guy. Chapter 15. I would like to believe we didn't do any book examples. And yeah, there's this section here. It's out of the context. I no longer teach it. Because my calculator is expiring. Jesus. Oh, when I missed this calculator, it made me look fancy, guys. Eh? The license for this application is expiring very soon. In 5 days. I need to make a plan. I want this calculator. Whoever can get me a free version of this calculator, guys, please. Okay, the chapter, okay, chapter 15, guys. This is chapter 15. So there's a first part here that we do is called input output control. I don't have a lot of content on this thing, and I don't feel it that much. I don't want it anymore. It's out of the syllabus, this input output thing. I like the example they give in the here, but I don't like the problems they give in the book. So I decided to rather keep before I make mistakes. I feel like you write Gantt charts in other modules, so also I'm not going to well much. You should do Gantt charts under project engineering. So now we're going to do sequencing. We're going to do sequencing, and these are priority rules. Sequencing jobs, assigning method. Yes, not necessarily. This is not the right way to use. We are doing assigning method right now. And we're not yet looking at this first. We are looking at this first. Can I delete this? It's not supposed to be here. It's in the wrong place. Yeah, so now we want to zoom. So assigning method, maybe it's important for me to also inform you what is it all about. Let me try. Actually, this is an example. First, printing wants to find the minimum total cost assigning of 3 jobs to 3 typesetters. Okay, so the cost table shown earlier in this section is prepared here, and step 1. So first thing first you do when you are minimizing the total cost. So there's a case whereby you're gonna maximize, and there's a case whereby you are minimizing. Okay. So first thing first you need to do is, they say to you, using the previous table, subtract the smallest number in each row. So we are subtracting horizontally by row. Subtract by row. You can just say subtract by row. I think that's a best term. The smallest number, each and every row, you subtract by the smallest number. Then secondly, Then you're going to subtract. Now, next up, we're going to subtract the smallest number in each column. Ne? So, however, it is important for you to note that you cannot subtract any column that has a zero in it. You only subtract the columns that don't have zeros. Okay, so let us put this into practical thingy. So as you can see, we have the typesetter there. Because this is a cost, so we want to see which cost will be less. We have A, B, and C. Then here we have your job versus your equipment. We'll just say TS. Then we have RST, rather. I use the first letters R, S, T. But I do have space. Let me write everything. 34, 66, 50. Then what is the smallest value here? This is the smallest value. When we are substituting subtract by row. Then we have 6. 6 minus 6, 0. 6 minus 14, 8. This one, 6 minus 11 is 5. You do the same here. There's the smallest. 8 minus 8 is 0. Minus 10 is 2. Minus 11 is 3. Then here, the smallest is 7. 7 minus 7 is 0. Minus 5, sorry, 12 is 5. Minus 9 is 2. Okay. Now, we're going to redo this looking at we want to attempt subtracting by subtract by column. Ne? So you still have your jobs there versus your typesetter A, B, and C. This one still remains 0, 3, 0. This one, what is the smallest, is 2. There, 2 minus 8, 6. 2 minus 5, 3. Then 5, 0, 2. So the aim now is when we want to be able to find an optimum solution whereby okay, from here, then we make these lines here. We'll make this line. There's a line, there are two. You draw a line that is covering the 2 zeros like this. The aim is to be able to cover all of them, but in this case, we are unable to do that because we still have values that are not having some lines in them. We still have values that don't have some lines in them. So now we're going to substitute with the smallest value under the lines that are not affected. So RST, we're going to substitute RST like that, right? So when we substitute with the smallest value that is not covered by these lines, we're going to be left with 2 is 0 here, that's 1, here is 6, no, sorry, is 4, here is 3, here is 3. Then now we are able to at least find our solution. If you were to do this, you find a solution. You do this, you find a solution, and you are this and that. You find all your solutions. So your solutions are always found where the okay, and this, guys, is actually a 5 here. Keep that in mind. This one, when we substitute with this and we're not under the line, this one actually needed to add to be a 5 because we substituted with the 5. So let me rather say plus 2. Okay, so the solution is found where you have zeros and there's a cross section. Where are those locations? The first one would be, which one did we start with initially? Also keep that in mind. We started there at 6. You see that 6? So we started at 6. So that's my first one. Then which one did we find next? We found, I think 7, but 7 is already occupied. Like, see, once you go, you highlight horizontally, you highlight diagonally. So that whole row, all of it here, it's out and about. And even this one here, it's out and about. So that's how basically we are looking at this thing. Then the next section that we found number 8. Ne? That's the second one. Number 8, this one here. Okay. And then I want to see something. If I take number 8 is actually going to trouble me because I am not going to get all the lines occupied. Because if I was to say the last one is this one, you see it's no longer making sense because already we are covered car number 8. So rather you swap the two. It's not economical, that one. Then you have it like this. So every line, it's supposed to be, you are supposed to say, make a star on the 0, and then you make a line on the 0 like that, and you're no longer considering it basically. So if we are here like this, we cannot take anything on this line, and at the same time we cannot take anything on the vertical line. Same apply here at this 0. We can't take anything here, we can't take anything here. So the solution needs to come for each product, it needs to be assigned once. R is assigned with C, S is assigned with B, T is assigned with A, and the solution now I think it's going to be, the solution is C plus A plus B, because the second one we found was B. Okay, then the original numbers, now you must go check the original values. It was 6 there plus your 10 plus your 9, and the total is 6 plus 10 plus 9. Then you gain your 25. Then you compare the. Let's compare what they did here. You see here when we were substituting, initially this is what we got. This, that, that. Now we are including these ones here, which is this one. So now we have this, that, that. Then now we are using the minimum one. So they say draw the minimum number of vertical and horizontal lines needed to cover all zeros, because two lines surface, the solution is not optimal. So if you draw lines that cover all these things, you can see that they are saying that this is not sufficient. That's why we needed to do this one of the smallest number uncovered. Then we got, then we moved and we're able to get this solution here, whereby subtract the smallest uncovered number in the table from every number uncovered, né? And add only on the intersection one. So this one, that's why it became a 5. Then they substituted with 2, and now we end up getting this. We are able to draw lines like this, covering all our zeros. And even if you draw them again like this, you know, this is your solution here. Cover like that, that's a solution there. Cover like this, that's a solution there. And that's what they get here. So go read this by yourself and practice it. You'll see that it's actually straightforward, and the software does cover this. Then they say optimal assignment will always be at 0 locations in the table. One systematic way of making a valid assignment is first select a row or column that contains only 1 0 square. We can make an assignment to that square and then draw lines through its row and column. From the uncovered rows and columns, we choose another row or columns in which there is only 1 0 square. We make that assignment and continue the procedure until we have assigned each person or machine to one task. The aim is to assign each person to one task. When we do these things on the, when we do it on the exercises, they seem to be much easier. You'll see when we do the test exercises, they will be much more straightforward than this one. This one is a little bit complicated, but you just need to practice it. Although the ones that I said are the ones that are on the on the thing. Okay, so I want to explain this as soon on the problems. I will need to explain it much better on the problems, unlike on this example. I mean, okay, let me try. Let's see if I could win it. Okay, here they highlighted like that and that. Then why were they not able to highlight like this? This is solution. Highlight like that. That's also a solution. Highlight like that, and then highlight like that. So now, okay, my theory works now. Okay, now I remember now. All right, so you see here we have a solution. So let's go back. Let's go back. Now I'm a little bit more sober. Let's go back to fresh. How about that? For Michael. Is it Michael or Michelle? It's Michael. We're gonna do it again. We're doing it again. They are explaining it in a very funny way, yet they are setting it in a different way. So rule number 1 says subtract by row. Okay, this is what you're going to subtract. The smallest value in each row, subtract it. Okay, sharp. Then we subtract for 6 minus 6 0, 14 minus 6 we have what? I think is it 8. Yeah, we have 8. And then this one 11 minus 6 we have 5. 8 minus 0 there at 8 we have 0. There it's 2. There it's 8 minus 11 is 3. Then we have 9 now. 9 minus, no, 7 minus 0. 7 minus 7 is 0. So we're still doing a row again by row. And then 7 minus 12 there is 5. 7 minus that is 2. Okay. Then we subtracted only per horizontal. Now we want to do it per another direction, which is going to be per column. Okay. Then we repeat the same shanties. We cannot subtract here. We cannot subtract here because they have 0. We are subtracting the column that doesn't have 0. If we were substituting horizontal and any of them had a 0, like this one had a 0 maybe, we're not going to substitute that. We cannot substitute a row that has a 0 or a column that has a 0. Okay, so we come here. Then we are 0, 3, 0. We cannot substitute them. Then here we have a 0. 0 minus 2 minus 2 is a 0. 2 minus 8 is a 6. 2 minus 5 is a 3. Then we are leaving this 0 and that. So now we want to find our solution. Our solution is always found at 0 locations. This 0 location, this 0 location, that is a 0 location, this one is a 0 location. And we must assign our items only once. So now I want to then assign C. I will start at C. I'm assigning C that. So you see this one, meaning that C is assigned to R. That is complete. It's been, in simple terms, it has been over, how can I say it? It's used up. Yeah, we cannot assign C again. That's why we cannot say T assigned to C. You can't say that. It's already, C is already taken. You see, whenever the lines cross, that's where you assign. So you can't assign it again. So this moves out. Then we're like, okay, I want to assign another thing. I want to assign S now. Now S, we need to assign S again. We're going to assign it here like this. Okay, Mara, we are continuing, Masha. We are continuing so that everyone must understand. Then now we've assigned S to B. You see that we have assigned S to B. Can we be able to assign T? We can't assign T anymore, basically, because if you were to assign T, where will you assign T to? You can only assign T at what? At 0, here at C, because here there's a number. You can't assign where there's no a number. And that's why they said it was not feasible for them to do what? To assign for T. So for B, C and B are already assigned. You see that now we're only assigning T. So that's why they made this line. Now it's on, That's why they have this line here. And they say, now let us focus on the values that are not assignable. And look at the smallest one. The smallest one is 2. We're going to minus everything from 2. So then we come to this table now. We look at it. We start by writing the original content, 0. The 2 is going to add this 3 to become a 5. And then 0. Then 0, 0. Then we have this 2, okay? 2 minus thing, we have a 0 here. Then we have a 1 here. Then 2 minus 6, we have a 4 here. 2 minus that, we have a 3 there. Then we do the same thing. We assign. C, R goes to C. We assign. And then S goes to B. And then T goes to A. Then the assignment, because of A, C was covered first, okay, and then A was covered through S, then becomes C, A, B. Then you do this. You do this. You take the original values there at the top, which is 6, 10, and 8. And is it 8 or 9? And 9, I mean, and 9. Then it becomes like that. Then you write this. I give you a 4 marks, I think. Yeah. Then I mark. Let's mark with a green. I mark this. I mark this. I mark this. I come here. That has been done. I mark this. I come here. I mark this. Okay. And then I give you a 4 here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 5 here. No, but I'm wrong. No, 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 no. I'm lying. I'm lying. 1, 1. This one must be marked, all of them. They were substituted. Okay? So here we have a 9 here. And then here you minus 1, okay, which is a 1, which is fine. And then here you minus 1, you minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. So this is a 4 here. And then that's a 4 down there of the solution. So it becomes 4. This is 8, 9, and then plus 9, which is 18. Just like that. Kapogoto. Okay. Moving right along. I was making a mistake not applying what I apply on the problems here on this thing. Hey, that was it. Was gonna kill me. We have this thing now. The rules, those rules that they were talking about, the sequencing rules. These are the sequencing rules. Actually, that statement, the first statement, was supposed to come here. So, but I like what I did here. Here, this is very important. What I did here is very important. We have jobs. We sort sequencing. What sequence are we supposed to follow? What are the 4 sequences that exist? We have last come, last come, last serviced. Ne? LCLS, meaning that you look here, this is a sequence of how these things are coming. This is a sequence of how the products are coming. You prioritize the A, B, C. This is how they came. So you start last in, last out. You prioritize by, you're gonna start E, D, and C, B, A. That's how you're gonna sort them out. First come, first serve, the way they are. First come, first serve. Then we have here, they talk about job processing time. You see there, job processing time. Then what you we have short processing time. You sort by short processing time. That's your first short, your second short, third, fourth, fifth. You have the longest processing time. What is your longest? Your longest is 9. You sort by 9, 6, 9, 8, 6, 3, 2. Then we have the earliest due date. I've never heard of a latest due date. We have earliest due date. You sort by the due date. We have 6 as the earliest, 8 as the second, and 15, 18, 23. Then we have the one that works with the critical factor, critical rating. You calculate the certain critical thing there, and then you would use it from lowest to highest, and then you sort by that critical rating. Okay, easy stuff. This is nice, free marks. And then we have an example. Each of the 4 priority rules is examined in turn. 4 measures of effectiveness can be computed for each rule and then computed to see which rule is the best. You see here, me, I won't waste my time. I don't have time. I'll give you one rule. I'll tell you, sort these things using critical rating, and then you give me the answer. Bona, because they are teaching, they will solve by all the possible solutions that they can find there. So in this case, they solved it first come, first serve. They solve them as they are, which is A, B, C, D, and E. You can solve it again, short processing time. You look which one is your short processing time, and then you sort, and then you work out your stuff. You can sort your longest processing time. You can sort your due date, you know. So then you do the calculations. What's new in your calculations now? What you add, you are given this, the sequence, you are given the processing time, we are given the due date. You are looking for flow time and lateness. At times, we are given starting date, guys. You keep that in mind. You would be given starting date also. The calculations on the starting date, they will be a little bit unique. You'll see how unique will they get. Okay. Then let's go into the table now. We are doing this example. Okay. I have to zoom. On your table, we're gonna use the F first come, first serve. Other books will use a concept called first in, first out, last in, last out, or last in, first out. They mix them, man. Don't stress. You gonna use the ones that are in our book. We won't complicate things. Hi. But now we don't inherit question papers from other universities. We develop our own. So I'm gonna pick to my book. My book, my question bank. So now we have jobs here again. Then we have A, B, C, D, and E. Then we have your processing time. And then we have your flow. And you have your due date. Due date. And you have your lateness. Lateness. Okay, then Now we need to cram quickly. I have a bit of a screenshot, Yana. We have 62839. 62839. 62839. I can't write one if I didn't zoom. My pen is misbehaving. Then on the due date also we have 8/6/18/15/23. 8/6/18. 8/6/18/15/20. 28. There's a 19 here. What's happening? 8/6/18/15/23. Yeah, I'm right. I can't write without zooming. I missed my other form of writing here, but I'm happy with this one. Direct input is better than anything. Then the first one now is going the rule number one. The first one is always the same. It takes 6 days to produce. Then we say, what is the due date? When was it expected to be delivered? In 8 days. We took 6 days to produce it. Then we ask each other a question. Is it late or is it early? Answer me, guys. Is it late or is it early? Where Lungelo? When I'm lost. Lungelo, I lost your question. I didn't get when you sent this thing. Maybe you might consider to open the mic and ask why do we add 2 to 3? I'm lost. I'm lost. Okay. So it's early by 2 days. Mara, what are we looking for? Thank you, madam, who spoke now. No, we are looking for lateness. That's not lateness. You understand? Therefore, you are late by how many days then in this case? You are late by how many days, guys? By 0. You're not late at all. 8 minus 6 is 2, Mara. That's a positive value. We don't consider any negatives. Any negative becomes a 0. Why? Because you're not late. You're super early. We don't have early here. We're considering late. Because when you want to optimize, lateness affects your customer satisfaction. If you're always late, customers won't be happy. And you guys were late. Me as a client, I'm not happy. You entered late. So now we have 6 plus 2 becomes an 8. 6 plus 2 becomes an 8. Understand? Because this is more of your Gantt chart. I never thought I would draw a Gantt chart for you guys. Hey, product A. Product A and product B. Then we have days here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Product A takes 6 days. Product B cannot run concurrently. These are jobs, actually, not even product. They are jobs. Moving from one station to the next. You cannot run or from here start. No, it continues here. Do you see that? Then product C, it will carry on. This 8 plus 8, 16. going to jump all the way to 16. That's how you do a Gantt chart, guys. This is your Gantt chart. This is your Gantt chart, guys. So now we have 16 there. Let's look at our lateness there. 6 minus 8. We were supposed to submit this assignment 6 days ago, but it took us 8 days. We are late, definitely. By how many days? By 2. You see that? In this case, the next one, you needed 16 days to produce, and you have 18 days. Then this one, you are early, ne? 0. Then 16 plus 3, it's 19. Then when you compare 19 and 15, you are late by 3 days. When you compare this 19 plus 9, 28. Yeah, either 1 or 8. Yeah, 28.
Say 19 minus
Yebo.
24.
Sir, 15
Yeah,
days,
man,
its
24.
lateness is 4.
Thank you. And then 195, right? Which is late by 5 days. Okay, then.
Sir, why is the
Yebo.
16 18 0, sir?
Okay, look at the time it took you to produce is how many days? It's 16. Again, and then the due date is 18 days, meaning you're on time. You're not late. We are measuring lateness here. You're not late. You're early. You understand? So now, if you are early, then we can say you are late by 0 days. You're not late. You came work to if these were penalties for being early, you would not get any penalty. Therefore, that's why we're leaving it as a 0. You are not penalizing you here. We only penalize the 2, the 4 years, and then when they are combined, they become what? 11. Because this is a 6 plus 5. And then also the flow, and also this one, a 10, 16 plus 3, 19, I say 28. Then 8 plus 16 plus 19 plus 28 plus 6. Here, do you find 77? I found a 77. Then we move to the next step, whereby we are given the formulas. We are given the formulas, but maybe in the test, in the exam, already doing these calculations on the standard exam and a test, it is a lot of calculations involved. And therefore I hardly don't go to that extent, but let's go in case I need to go to that extent. We have one A, which is average completion time, sum of total flow, average AV of total of time, average time, let's say time, equals to sum of what? That's the one I write here. We have sum of what? Total flow, which is 77, divided by number of jobs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number of jobs. There are 5 jobs, yes. Okay, then we have utilization, which is in a percentage form. Utilization, UT, equals to, what's the formula? Total number, total job work processing time, which is 28, over sum of total flow time, 77. Then we have average number of jobs in the system, which is sum of total flows, which is 77, over processing time, which is 28. Then we have the last one, average job lateness. Lateness, are we supposed to say 11 over 5? Total late days, 11 over number of jobs, 5. Yeah. And once you get these answers, you've answered these things. About 75 over that, this one, 28 over that one, then 77 over 28, and 11 over that. Then voila, you're done. Okay, you would do it in another formula that you're not sure of. Maybe you change this rule from this to be job processing time, the longest processing time. You do it, you practice it, and you should be sorted. Now we have book examples. The Green Cap company has taxi waiting at each of 4 cab stands in Evanston, Illinois. 4 customers have called and requested service. The distance in miles from the waiting taxis to the customers are given in the following table. Find the optimal assignments of taxis to customers so to minimize the total driving distance to the customers. So, first rule, substitute horizontally. Horizontal substitute, depends with how you want it. Vertical substitute, that's what you do. First thing first. Okay, then you do this next part. I need to zoom out more. We have stand 1 as jobs, stand 1, stand 2. I'm unable to write the angle. I can only write when I zoom too much. S3, S4. Then what we have 1, 2, 3. We have ABC. Okay. Then A, B, C, L, D. Okay. Then now you're gonna ask yourself this question. Yeah, now I can see much better. Can I zoom still? Much better now. The more I zoom, the more I can write, guys. Me, I have a serious disability, guys. So which one is the smallest here, vertically or horizontally? Is 3. Then 3 is at B. That's your 0. 3 minus 3 minus 7 is 4. Then 3 minus that is 1. Then 3 minus is 5. And then we go next. 4 is the smallest. 4 minus 5, 1. 4 minus 4, 0. 4 minus 6, 2. And 1. 6 minus, no, or the smallest is 6. 6 minus 6, 0. 1 here, and then 2 there, and 0 again here. The smallest is 4. 8 minus 4 is 4. Minus 7 is 3. Minus
Sir.
4. Hey man, am I crazy?
Sir,
Right? Yeah, I'm crazy. Hello? I'm crazy. Sorry.
6 minus 9 is supposed to be 3, not 2.
Yes. Whoa. 3. Yes, thank you. Then I have, but do I need a calculator, man? Why do I suffer myself? Okay. Then we are at the last row, 4 minus that 0, then 4, 3 here, then under 6, 4, K2, under 8, K5. So now we have horizontal. Now we're going to do for vertical.
Sir, it's supposed
which
to be 4, not 5.
All right. Guys, this is my what? Third period. I'm racing with time. I'm going to my 6th hour. So yeah, the head is no longer working properly. So then now we're gonna do this again vertically only again. S 4 3 2 and 1. A B C D. Then these ones, they have zeros again. We said we don't touch them. Then this one, 1 2, the smallest is 0 0 1 2 and 2 again. Then here 0 0 1 2. Okay, then 4 1 0 4. Let's do this thing. This side, let's do the highlighting here. Okay, we have, whom did we start with first? The first 0 is B. Now see as something. Okay, it's fine. Let's do this. Nope. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. And do that. You'll see something. Okay. For each row, there must be a solution. When I look at this, I would rather say this one. Ne? D. S4 is occupied with D. Ne? Then I look for another area, S3. Ne? You can occupy X3 through here. You can't take this one anymore. This one is out. You can't do this anymore. No, it's out, that one. No. So now we're going to S3 there. From there, S2, wherever, S2 there. And then S1 there. You see it? Then the first one to have a 0, that's the first one we'll start with when we're doing our solution. The first one to have a 0. In this case, the first one was B, I get the first one. So then when we write our formula, we'll start with C, because obviously B is not part of the current solution. Then we're gonna say C plus which one was the second one? Is it B? according to this, it's going to be B. Yes, plus B, plus, then the third one is A, and then the last one plus D. Then we need to take the original numbers and add them. Numbers at S1 and C were 4. 4 plus, we go to S2 and B plus 4. Plus, we go to S3 plus A, which is 6. Then plus D, which is 4. Now we add on our original numbers. The solution was found here, there, and there. So we need to add all those ones, which they amount to 15 plus 4. Is it 19? Yeah, then I'm going to go to the messages. Hey, Lewis is here. Whoa. Let's go. Let's check it. B. Let's start. For C, I get for this one we had 3 here. I get let's highlight. We have 3 as the smallest. For this side we have 4 as the smallest, and then for this side here, for we had 6 as the smallest, which appeared twice. Then for this one we had 4 as the smallest. Can you kindly try to reiterate your question? Okay, for vertical, lowest is 5, not 6. For vertical, no, Q1. When we do vertical, remember when we were doing vertical, we did vertical, we were left with this one here. That's the only thing that was on our vertical. And 3 minus 8 is 5 there. I hope I'm answering you. Takalo, I hope I've answered you. Guys, do we have any question? And this, you can also prove it with software. What answers thing? 4 plus 4, 8. Oh, I can 9 in my head. All right, thank you. Yeah, my head is a problem. So, what do we call this? Assigning, ne? So let's look for assigning here. They are part of sequencing. If I don't find assigning, I must look for sequencing. Okay, I don't find any of the things. Location. There you went. Let's go all modules. Assignment. There's assignment. We have 4 to 4, and we are minimizing. My keyboard must come. 7, 3, 4, 8, 5, 4, 6, 5, 6, 7, 9, 6, 8, 6, 7, 4, and you have punched everything that you need. Now you click solve. Now you click solve. Then the solution was found under you see there that S3 with A, S2 with B, and S1 with C, and then that other one with D there. So that's how they found their assignment and the values that are involved. 4, 4, 6. I'm sure the other one is 4. 4, yes. And then you do that. You get your 18. That's your solution there. That's your 18 there. Marginal cost, I don't know what is it for. Yeah. So if we were given a practical lab, this is what you were going to publish under your results. Simple as that. This is what we're going to publish under your results. Okay. Please download the software, guys. It mustn't appear as if it's a magic. It's not a magic. So then the second question that is very interesting is when we are maximizing total production. I'll try to tell you whenever it's maximized. That's the thing of trying to be tricky. It always backfires with us lecturers. I think me, I'll tell you. Actually, my coffee is finished. I need water. So now the rules first. Let's go to the rules. Some assignment problems entails maximizing profit, effectiveness, and payoff of an assignment of people to tasks or jobs to machines. An equivalent minimization problem can be obtained by converting every number in the table to an opportunity loss. To convert a maximizing problem to a equivalent minimization problem, we create the minimizing table by subtracting every number in the table from the largest number found in that table. From the largest number in the table, we then proceed to step 1. Okay, sharp. Let's do this practical. So it will always have 3 tables. It will always have 3 tables like this. Then the first one, they say to us, we need to convert maximus to minimize by substituting the largest value here. Which one is the largest value? I believe it's 11. So 11, whenever you see 11, you substitute by 11 here, which is the largest. Even here is the largest. Then you substitute everything from 11. 7 minus 11 is 4. And then 9 minus 11 is 3, right? No, it's 2.
2.
Yes, thank you. Then this one becomes 3. Then this one becomes 1.
1.
Then 1. Then 2.
4.
7, 4, 6, 5,
5.
right? Yes. Then 5, maybe heading now. 6 now here. 5 minus 11. And then this one is it 2?
2.
This one is
5.
5 again. Okay. Then we started here. 9 k 2, and then k 6 and k 3. Are we happy?
Mm.
All right, number 1. So now we're gonna do the horizontal substitute, row, subtract by row, the same thing, whatever that I said, substitute by row or horizontal, vertical, whatever. So B, I'll just say this is my horizontal substitute. Then we have the lowest. Do we have 1 there? That's 1, right? The lowest get 1 more.
Mm.
That's 1, right? So now we can
leave
1, yes, we leave it at 0. Then this one, okay. My keyboard is disturbing me. I need to fold this thing. Hey, my laptop is, I can feel it was stiff in the beginning when I was folding it. Now it's becoming lighter. It's like I'm breaking this laptop because every time when I work, I need to fold between, the typing, use the keyboard and fold it. Oh, guys, I'm breaking this computer. Mara, it's working. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. They must be strong. Then here, key 2. Then here, key 1. Here, key 3. Then we go to the next row. We have 1 again, 0, 0, and then this one becomes 1. Then this one becomes 3. This one becomes 4. These ones, they have zeros again. So you cannot touch anything with a 0, guys. It's a rule. Then 2, 0, 6, 3. Then we're doing it vertically. Now, what we have vertically, we have this one, which it has a lowest of 2 here. So you rewrite everything else. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3, 0, 0, 2, 1, 1, 6, 0. This becomes 0. This becomes 1. This becomes 0. This becomes 4. And 0, 4, 5, and 3. So now you do the same thing. You do the same thing. You put the lines on it. That one, that one. 1 to D out. We cannot give C 1 to C anymore. No, we can't. So we'll give, when we come this side, when you do this and you do that, you see C goes to 3 again. Then you come, you do this. Then B goes to 4. You see that? We have this. No. This and this and this. Okay, who's still outstanding is this one here. This one here. Are they not all occupied? They are all assigned. 1 to D, 2 to A, 3 to C, 4 to B. They're all occupied. Which one comes first? That's another thing that you need to understand. Which one did we solve first here? We solved D. D first. D plus. Then whom did we solve again? We solved A. And we solved, I think 3 with C plus C. And lastly, B. Then we take the original values, original, if not mistaken, yeah, the original values. We have 10 plus at C 9, and then at B we have 11. Lastly, at A we have, is it a 10? A 10 again. Okay. So if you look at this, we have 10. This is a 20, which becomes a 30, 40. My solution is equals to 40. Prove this through the system, the software. The software, you must use it, guys, when you are studying. When you can't prove your answers, you then prove it using the software. That's why I gave you the software, guys. My people, that's how I roll. Me, I'm a problem solver. And the company I'm from, they don't know that they've lost an asset, because I always assist them whenever they're in trouble. So, but it's fine. We maximize the gap, put it on the side. Then we just leave it enough for me to be able to move around, then like that. Then we come, bring back the keyboard. This keyboard, I must get a wireless keyboard, guys. This keyboard is not make sure. I'm breaking this laptop. So 7, 9, 8, 10. 10, 9, 7, and 6. 11, 5, 9, and 6. 9, 11, 5, and 8. Maximize and solve. Okay, where's our solution? It starts there, the one at 10 for A and 2, B and 4, and then C and 3, and the last one, which is A layer turning. So here, as you can see, we had that 10 plus 10, which is 20. These two combined are 20, so the solution should be giving you a 40 there. There's your 40. There's your 40. Unfortunately, the system only gives you the final answer. It doesn't tell you how do you go about it, unfortunately, and that's why you need to know how to solve it. You need to know how to solve it. So I've successfully integrated the use of software and the teaching. The cancelled ones are not cancelled, guys. It's just that I'm not going to teach these things so that you have something to practice with. Yeah, so that you can have something to practice with. So I think we're going to do the last two, this and that. So now we have this information here. What do we still have? We have this guy. We have this one. We have that one. Job, due date, and duration. But something new, we have starting date. This makes it interesting. If you have a starting date, you must have the end date. Okay, so how are we going to place this in a thingy? I'm going to solve this using two methods. Which method? Maybe EDD and SPT. Short processing time and earliest due date. There. We're going to solve it using that. I'll give you one. don't have time to mark a lot of things. The test must be around about 40, 50 there. Okay, we have already a lot of things. Production, it's one more. I enjoy production. Guys, I used to hate calculations as a student. Today, I enjoy them more than anything. But I'm also starting to enjoy theory, guys. I'm teaching entrepreneurship, and I'm loving it. Yo, they must give me that module. I'll talk to Prof. to give me that module again next year. There's something I want to do. I'm already making research, formal research on that module because I want to make improvements. If you don't grant me as an asset, I'll grant myself. So we have the sequence, which is A, B until, okay, we're solving a due date. Which one is the smallest due date? Key, smallest due date there. Is this process time or due date? Oh, due date key. Smallest due date. Hey, these numbers now so confusing. This is 1, followed by this 2, followed by 3 and 4 and 5. Do you see? Do you see how we are doing the sortation? And then if we were to do short processing time, which is the duration, short processing time, that's your 1 there indeed. Then that's your 2, that's your 3, that's your 4, that's your 5. That's a sequence that you're going to utilize for both instances. So we're going to write them almost simultaneously. We'll try to multitask. Bambezelu ngasal. So this one, my 1 is B. And then that's my, can I say job sequence? And we have, we usually put what here? Okay, we don't put due date. We must put PT, process time. And usually we have flow here. So we're not going to have flow. We're going to have start date, SD, and end date. Then we're going to have due date, and then lateness. So sequence, this color might not be attractive when I put the recording. The recording loses quality, guys, so I must use pens that are nice and visible. ED and DD, which is stand for due date, lateness. All right, then what's next? We're gonna, okay, now B, write everything at B, which is we want 16, right? 16. Can you solve a kind? Elias, what am I doing? Sorry. Oh, okay, we're solving. Okay, this is my okay. All right, now my head is coming back. So now our due date is 3/12. 3/12. This side, which one is is E? You see the difference now. It's E, and my process time is 3. My due date is 3/14. All right. Then here my 2KA. My 2KA, and my process time 8. Did I say longest process time or shortest process time? Oh, no. We are measuring the due dates, right? The due date first. Due date here, and then now you write your process time so that you don't get confused. Okay, maybe let me do one at a time because I can see that it's misfiring. And then number 3, this one, KD, and its due date. Yeah, you must always write the one that you want first. 3/14, and the process time, 5. This is D 5. Yes. Okay, and then followed by 4, which is 3/14 again. 3/14 again, and then it's E, and it's 3. Perfect. Then the last one is, I don't see C here, which is 325. 325, and then this is C. Process time is 40. Oh, because we don't really care about 40 where it's located, because we are dealing with this. As you can see, this is the earliest due date, or 1, 12, 13, 12, 13, 13, 13, 14, 14, and 25. That's what we are concerned about. Then now we come this side. When we come this side, you are targeting the shortest process time, which is in this case this one, ne? Which is in this case this one. Let's erase this, it's going to confuse us. Then we have the second one is 5, which is D. D is 5 and 314. And then the next one, which is number 3, is A, process time of 8, and then due date of 313. Then number 4 is B. With the process time of 16, due date of 312. Then the last one is the one here, C, 40. C, 40, process time of 325. Then, as you can see, we have this now. Very interesting. Start date. You take that start date that you're given there. You write it here, guys. 275. 275. Then you going to add from the 275, you add the 16. Now we call for the calculator. The answer is 283 if we are making sense. 275 plus 16, or 291. Oh, okay. 291, you write it here. 291. So at day 291, the other one must start, but the other one must finish a day before, which is going to be 290. This one must finish. Oh, it's because we changed the sequence. That's why it doesn't follow that A283. Me. Then now we have 291 plus 8. 291 plus 8 is 299. 299. Then this one is 298. Right. 299 plus 5 is 304. So that this one can be 303. 295 plus 3 is 307. Guess what? You wouldn't figure out this one easily if you don't continue the match. 306. If you don't continue the match, you'll never figure out which one is this one. So you figure it by adding the 40. So it becomes 347. Then we have it as a 346. That's how you get that one, 346 there. That's how we are. Okay. Then now we're doing the simplest thing. The end date now. The end date, you compare it with the 312. 312 minus 290. You're getting a positive, right? So once you get a positive, lateness, guys, is found by LT. It's equals to due date minus end date or flow. Then if the answer is positive, therefore it's equals to 0. Then if answer is negative, then we write that value. So in this case, 312 minus 290, we're getting a positive figure. Then 313 now minus 298, it's also a positive value, which is going to be 0 again. And then 314, that one 0 again. 314, 0 again. Then we have 325 minus 347, 346 actually, 346. Then we have a 21. You see that? Then we have a 21 at the end. This method of earliest due date is affecting us to be late by 21 days. Okay? Is it? Yeah. That's the one for solving earliest due date. Sure. Yeah, the car. Then now we come this side. 275 plus 3. 275 plus 3, you get your 278. Then 277. Then plus 5, you get 283. 283. Then 282. Then plus 8, you get 291. Then 290. Then plus 16. Then you get 307. Then we get 306. Then with the one for 40, it's going to leave us at 347. Then this one becomes 346. Then we come. This one is bigger, it's a 0. This one, it's a 0, is bigger. This one is a 0. This one is a 0. And this one is giving the same. Can John? We'll confirm this on the software now. 325 minus 46. It's giving it 21 again. No. 346. Then you see, as a lecturer, I am not sure what's happening. Why are we getting 21? That doesn't make sense to my head. Then let's put it on the software. Let the software prove me right or wrong. What is this, Gonji? Sequencing, where's sequencing here? What's sequencing? Could it be under inventory? Does it display all modules? I can't be a cricket planning man. Inventory. No, I can't be decision. No. Job scheduling. Damn it. Number of jobs, Konjo. What? How many do we have? How many jobs do we have? We have 5 jobs. And we have 1 machine. One machine, right? 1 machine, yeah. I think this is the 1 machine priority rule. Yeah, not 2, I know it. So we have 5 jobs, yeah. Then click OK. Short processing time there, yes. Number of, okay, perfect, yeah, this is what we are looking for. Hey, these topics, I don't know why I forget them. I don't know. Don't say I don't take you serious. I don't know why I forget them. So now we have yeah, you take it as original as it is. You don't sort it yourself. So A, B, C, and D, it will sort it itself. So you then date received. It's not a problem. We want this one. Keyboard come back. I need to clear this funny lines that I was doing here. All right. Excuse me. We have 8. No, 8 comes here. 8. We have 16. We have 40. We have 5. We have 3. Okay, then due date we have 313, 312, 325. We have 314. We have 314 again. Openness. Then the starting date we have 275. So you see, you give it the information you have. You don't waste time. You give it the information you have, then you click solve. And then where is my lateness 21? Lateness 21 for the short processing time, SPT, which is this one here. You found 21, right? Sharp. So this one matches, is the same thing. I don't know why they have so many information here. The order, the flow, these are what is this? Oh, this one, it shows you which one. This is because of it's a short processing time. This is the first one, and then this is the second one, this is the third one, and fourth one, fifth one. You see that it tells you the sequence that you must follow, and then it tells you there's these numbers also, which I don't know what are they for. The flow time and the end date. Yeah, this is a little bit tricky, this formula that they're using here. But right now we are looking at this again, the 21. Okay, sharp. Let's change this to be earliest due date there. And then we have 21 again. Do you see that? We have 21 again. So they are both giving us 21. And then the sequence is BADEC. There's a sequence here. We've also found 21. We also found 21. And then we have to do this critical factor. Oh, yeah. Now let's use critical factor. So due date, work lead time, due date, today's date. So we could do critical time even here. We could do it if we wanted, but because all we need to do is to apply this formula. We'd need to apply this formula, and then we'll get the information. The software can just get it for you very fast. So now, because we are having that we have that situation here, what is important? The jobs arrived day and today's date. As you can see here, they are only concerned about the due date and today's date. The job arrived date with Hurricane's job arrived date. We are concerned about the today's date. Even this side here, we said, oh, we used job arrived date. Okay, I see. Okay, so we're using a job arrived date, then we're using it there on our calculations. So it means in this case we're going to use we're gonna neglect 200 when we are calculating and use 180. Okay, so now for the first one, now because we want to sort, this can be written as A, B, C, and D. This guys, you don't need to stress. It doesn't matter these numbers there. Leaving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is still fine. And if you can pay close attention, it's actually having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They just wanted to be smart. You see there, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comes out. It's sharp. For number one now, we have 200 again as this today's date. Okay, I must be able to see certain things that I can't. Yeah, like this. Then now, due date is 2 CR for number one equals to 214 minus 200 over work lead time. What's your work lead time? 10. CR 2 is equals to 223, right? Minus 200 over 7. CR3 equals to 217 minus 200 over 11. CR4 equals to 19 minus 200 over 5. Then CR5 equals to 217 minus 200 over 15. It's time for the calculator. To 214 minus 200 over 10 equals to that, equals to 1.4 sharp. Then seven. Then you have 3.3. Just leave it as 3.3. 3.3. Then we have another one. And 7 like this. 11, I think, yeah. Then we have this as 1.5. Then we have another one that is a 15 here. .3 like that. Then we have another one which is 19 here, 19 there. Which is a 5. 1.27. Okay, then we go with the smallest one, which is number 4. Is it number 5? 1.1? No. Yeah, 1. Yeah, this is 1. Yeah, the smallest one is this, followed by this 2. Then this 3.3, 3, 4, and 5. So you sort them like this. You sort them like this, and then you put it on your number 1 is the what one, 15 and 17. So which is number 5.
Sir, please check CR4 again.
Okay, 2.6, which is almost 1.3, right? Yeah, there's the calculation here. Okay, I see what you're talking about. This is a 5, right? All right, that's clever. Thank you. 0.8, yeah. So when is this one is 3.8, meaning that it changes the dynamics. So this one becomes 1. This 2. This one 3, 4, and this one 5. Okay. Ooh. So number 5, since well is still the best, it will become your PT is 15. PT start date, end date, and due date and lateness. All right. Then I need to see my numbers. Who's number 2? There. Number 2 is actually number 1. Okay, let's start first by writing the values. 15. What is your due date? It's 2/17. Then what is number 2, which is it is a 10 and a 2/14. Then followed by number 2, 3. 3 is 11, which is number actual number 3 is number 3. Okay, and 2/17, 2/17. And what is your number 4? Your number 4 is number 2, which is 7 and 2/23. Then number 5 is number 4 with 5 days to complete the project with 219, and the start date is 180. The arrival date is 180. Yeah, we use the arrival date. as the one that we're working with. Okay, so now, did I have a 10? Yeah, there's a 10. This is a 10. Okay, then we are left with little time. This becomes 190. This becomes 189. Then this one becomes 20. No. 180 plus 15, 195. 195. Then this one becomes what? 194. Then plus 10 becomes 205. Plus 11 becomes 216. Plus 7, 223. Plus 5, 228. Then this one becomes 204, 215, 222, 227. Then looking at that, that is larger, this becomes 0. That is larger, becomes 0. This is larger, becomes 0. This is larger, becomes 0. 219. Okay, now we have 219 minus 227. Then it becomes 8. So the thing here is 8. So let's see now if we can do this quick. Solve this with a critical fact. And then starting date is 170, 180. And then date received is 200 here. Is it going to be 21? No, all of them 200. Date received, start date. Wait, what am I saying? Wait, let's go get the formula again. I don't want to make a mistake. Date, due date, today's date. Job arrived. 180. So we used 180 as job arrived. And then I want to starting day, starting time, and then date received, which is this yeah, this one young is the starting day and the date received. It's giving me a bit of a challenge, but according to what we're doing, we're writing 270 here, 275 here. I get it. So now we're gonna write 180, then 200 here. Yeah, follow the sequence that we've been doing. Then now we write them as original as they are, which is your production is 10, 7, 11, 5, and 15. Then the due date is 214, 223, 217, and 219. There are more these ones. There are more these ones. They're not more. What happened? Okay, 214, 223, 217, 219, 217. Perfect. Sharp. Then we solve. Critical fact, solve. Jobs must be received before the starting date. A received date, starting. Also, received is 180, in other words, that's what you're saying. 180, 180, 180. Oh yeah, but it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. 80. Then starting date is going to be 200. Maybe then my calculations are going to change. We have this of 75. No, it's going to change, of course. If we are starting at 200 plus 10. Here, young Shaya Majestingly. Jobs arrive. Okay, let's go to the answers. I know the answers will tell me the right thing. Let's go to the answers. Quick. We're almost done, guys. Be patient. Course materials, textbook. Chapter 15. $14 and come on, 15. Question 16. 8, 15, 16. What are you? Is 16? There's my 16. All right. Then what's happening here? I want to see. 214 due date, yes. 10 days. Oh, they're only sorting. They're not necessarily solving it. Hey. Oh, end date is 10. So 210. So what's my starting date? 205. Oh, I wasn't supposed to solve this problem. Okay, I wasn't supposed to solve this. They just wanted to sort. Okay, let's put it side by side. Where's what we're doing here? Okay, I was supposed to have sorted, so which is, where am I? Yeah, there. Okay, so my number one is E, which is this one. This is number one, which is correct. So we sort by the smallest, and then number two is 103. This one here, no, mine is this one. So that is 103. Yes, that's correct. 103, which is number 1. And then, yeah, so the sorting where I was supposed to sort only, not to do what I just did here. I made a mistake by continuing. So now I want to see if I were to continue with this method in another question, what will I be given? Or I'll be given 205 days only. You see that one? So we'll be given one date only, which is today's date. Then you use that today's date irregardless. You use that today's date irregardless. The received date, it doesn't matter at all. You use that date irregardless of today's date, which is 205. So here we're given 205, and when we started calculating over here, we started at 205, and it is supported by what is happening here. They started at 205. Here's the start date, 205. So yeah, that 180, you ignore it completely. Let's see the comments. No, we don't do that. It's not allowed. We don't give the answer sheets, the answer book to students. Can we do the last one, guys? Which is this one here. I want to do this last one.
No.
Because of we are recording. I want to do this one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This one. I want to do this one. And this will be the last one. Okay. So as I say, in a test, I give you what I want. Like I'll say, do critical ratio, because these things have a lot of marks. Therefore, I cannot make you to do all of them. And today's date is for CR1. CR A equals to, we have over 6, 212, we have minus 205. And we have CRB, which is over 3, and then 209 minus 205. Then we have CRC equals to, do we have 3 again? 3, 208, 208 minus 205. And the last one is CRD, which is equals to, then the last, we have 8 underneath there, 210 minus 205. 205 there, also 205. Okay, equals to. Then you bring on your calculator. Okay, then (212) minus 205 over 6. Then you have your 1.17. Then we have this again. The following one is 3 over 209. Then, which is 1.33, followed by 208, which is 1, followed by 210, over 8, which is 0.7. 6, 3. Then now we start by putting it in the right sequence. We would say this is my 1, this is my 2, this is my 3, and this is my 4. So you have your sequence there, and then now you put it on writing like this. Okay, your first one is D, which is 8 and 210. Okay, and we have number 2 as C, which is 3 and 208. And we have number A as 6 and 212. And we have number B with 3 and 209. My starting date is going to be that very same date, today's date of 205. Okay, so once you have that 205, then you have 205 plus 8. It goes to 213, right? Now you zoom nicely so that I can understand what I'm doing. 213, then this one becomes 212. Okay, perfect. Then now we have 213, then it becomes 216, 215. Then this one becomes 222 because that's a 12, right? 222. This one becomes 221. Then we do the last one. Then you want to get 225, then 224. Then now you do the substitution. You see 210 minus 212, we have a negative 2, then becomes 2. Because of the due date is 210, you can only produce 2 extra more days, which is 212, then it becomes 2. Then the next one is 208 and 215. 208 minus 15, 215. So you can see that you have a negative again, we have a 7 and 212 and 221, 212 minus 221, we have 221, right? Yeah, 221 is 212 sharp. We have a 9. Then 209 minus 224. What do you have? We have a 15. Then what is your total thingy? We have 2 plus 7 plus 9 plus 15, which is becoming 33. Then you need to verify it by using your software. Editing data. This one we're gonna keep it at 0. It's gonna just confuse us. And then production time for A, because we need to use the original data. There's your thing for which is 6, 3, 3, and 8. So one row must go. Delete rows, sharp. Then we have 6, 3, 3, and 8. That's it there, sharp. Then we have on this other side 212, 209, 208, 210. And then what's your starting date? 205. And we solve. Then the answer is 33 there. Then you put it side by side to confirm. There. Okay, then there's are your numbers there. We have 15, we have 9. They don't sort by alphabetical order on the thingy or by the new change. However, they do tell you which one is the first one, which is the one for 2. There's a 2 there at the top. There's your 2 here. They say is the first one. And then they say the second one is the one with the 7. That's your 7. Then the third one, the one with the 9. The fifth one, the fourth one, the one with the 14. Then answer becomes 33. So the reason why I expose you to the use of software, guys, is mainly so that you can be able to use it to verify your answers. Not the answer book. You never request an answer book to any lecturer, guys. You know that is not allowed. All right. So otherwise, do we have any questions, guys? Any questions? And another thing, guys, you're not doing very well, and your attendance is sitting at 18. You are 129. So yeah, this is a concern, guys. And don't be surprised when I release the marks. And on Tuesday, when we meet, I'm going to give you scripts, and I'm going to release the marks much sooner. Marks are already there. I just need to release them. They are there already. But let me not show you. They are there already. Let me just erase. People will be seeing their marks trending online. So I just need to release, and yeah, next week when we meet, I'll give you your scripts. So, but your attendance, guys, it's not pleasing. You need to know that you're giving me poor attendance, and you're relying on the videos. At some point, I'll stop recording. Just because of you guys don't attend, I'll honestly stop recording. In the absence of questions, I'll stop the recording.